Still Mercury in retrograde. She's waiting. She's waiting. Nope. Not waiting for you. Not waiting for you. Definitely not waiting for you. I'm in a hold. The universe has me in a holding pattern. A lot of things going on today. They're doing training, okay. They're doing whatever they're doing outside. People are getting rid of that money today. People are getting rid of that money that they came across, and they realize, like, we got to get rid of that money. You got to get rid of that money. You got to get rid of that money because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's what I heard. Did I also hear that Gunner Gunner has formed a coalition in Atlanta that they're going to give what $1,000? Is it $1,000 a month for a year to like about 50 families in Atlanta? Wow. The drug dealer who made it big and made lots of money in the music industry. Nobody making money in the music industry. They're definitely not. Remember, he came up under Young Thug, and Young Thug is sitting in jail going, what the hell? How the fuck did I get set up with this shit? And Gunner was the one that turned on him. That's what I heard. I don't know what's in the news. I mean, me and my bestie, we kind of laughed about that because you know what? You shouldn't mess with legal people who are smart. You think all women are dumb because we're single or we choose to be single or we have been, not like we've been single all our lives. We've had men in our lives that didn't treat us quite nice. And you know what? Will give Pisces will give you 50,000 chances. When we don't give you that 50,000 and first, that is you. You fucked up. So be you Libra, be you Scorpio, be you Virgo, be you Aquarius, be you Leo, be you Gemini, be you whoever you be, Sagittarius. We can just go all down the astrological tree, and definitely Aries. I've given Aries way too many chances, but Aries, you can't tell shit until life kicks them in the ass. And it really, really kicks them in the ass because you can't tell them shit. Now listen, I understand that Aries philosophy of, you know what, you coming in, you're hardcore. But just because you're first don't mean you first. Just because you're the first in the sign doesn't mean you're first in everything. You're first, which means, bitch, you gotta learn. And that's to me too. But I'm different than you. My parents raised me right. Some of you didn't have parents raised right. So the fact that you think you can teach everybody, you haven't even learned what you need to. Oh, wow, this is a personal lesson going to somebody right now. I didn't know this. And I'm honestly not trying to harp on that with you. I'm honestly not. I don't think I have a harsh way of teaching. The guy friends in my life always thought that I was hardcore, and I don't think I was hardcore. But I didn't think my daddy was hardcore. But there are some people in the community apparently thought that my daddy was hardcore. You didn't think it was hardcore enough. Why are you taking? What is going on? What's taking you so long? I realize Mercury retrograde. I'm trying to get some musicality into this thing, and this may be keep coming in and out. But well, okay, well, whatever. Let it be what it be. We're not doing music this morning, for now anyway. But speaking of reading, before you read me, first off, read yourself. And people, before you take advice from readers, young people, I know somebody. This is where I can either be a good teacher or someone say I'm a bad teacher. It's like when you try to discipline children, but they don't understand because they think they know everything. See, I was raised in an era where children didn't, I mean, you go through that. You go through that. It's like the terrible twos. You go through that. But we had a respect for our parents, especially if our parents deserved respect. Now, some of you all have parents who don't deserve no kind of respect. Some of you all have parents who didn't deserve any type of respect. I just saw, which I wasn't surprised because I kind of heard about that anyway. a video about the DeBarge family and Bobby DeBarge, and I love myself some Bobby DeBarge, the most talented of the DeBarge family. And they came up like a little bit after the Jackson 5, and you definitely had that competition going on with the but see how they tried to mix legacies, but it didn't go right with Janet Jackson and which DeBarge was it, James or whoever it was. But unlike the Rockefellers and the Carnegie, that didn't work out too well because you had generational curses, you had issues with both sides of the family coming through, and that's just a whole other story. But Bobby DeBarge actually was abused by his father, essayed by his father, and that had him doing drugs at like 15. And then once you got into the entertainment industry, that's a whole other thing. The entertainment industry can maximize your issues. It never minimalizes it. It never makes things better. People think that once they become famous and start making that money, that everything's going to be better. And if you don't have a check, the entertainment industry is not going to check you. The entertainment industry has got you primarily for a check for them. And they see the entertainment industry is a big slave market. Wow, you didn't know that? Wow, I didn't even know I was going to say that clearly. The entertainment industry is a big slave market. The realist Oracle said, the entertainment industry is a big slave market. That's why my parents did not want me going into the entertainment industry, because I'm very good at what I do. And when you're very good at what you do, they want you to do it. They do want you. They do want you because they want to use that talent. They want to monopolize on that talent. They'll pay you. But you can best believe if they say they're paying you $1 million, they're making $1 million off of you. And you got a lot of people who say they're making $1 million, but they're not. $1 million in things, what is it? Net worth and tangible worth is two different things. I mean, you can have like houses and cars and this and that, and they'll put that all up and they'll say, oh, is this person a millionaire? But in actuality, you don't have that in the bank. Like, you don't. I haven't had coffee or water this morning. I just got up, man. Literally, I just got up. It's early in the day for me. I'm still sleeping, Black Wednesday, and I'm up here. I'm doing what I did in the Edge magazine. See, this is the thing. Dwayne, where are you at? Not that Dwayne, but my Dwayne. I had a guy like Hidden Agenda that we did in the Edge magazine. Hidden Agenda. The Edge magazine, we did so much. This was back in 1994. 1994. So whether it's Miss Who, Miss whatever, like I swear to God, if some of these people laugh in my face and talk about we and think, I can be friends with you, I can't be friends with you because you have yet to tell the truth. You have ego issues too. You are some of the biggest narcissistic witches I have ever seen and felt in my life. What would a real oracle do? If that real oracle was me, I would slap the taste right out your mouth. I would slap you straight, slap you silly, slap you into calm, slap you into some dignity, because the indignation of some stuff you do. Why shouldn't I be mad? Oh, is it just supposed to be love and light and forget all that? That's so sad. Would you forget it? You haven't forgotten. You hide. You hide behind memes. You hide behind fake pictures. You hide behind a lot of stuff. I show you my face. They know what I look like out on that base. I want them to. I want them to know I'm real. Unlike some of you. You put these little pictures up, and it's okay, because I guess, you got that from the Hollywood industry. You got that from whoever's paying you. And I get it, but YouTube's not paying me a dime. Although they're making it easy, like, hey, don't you want to? I don't. I'm fine. I'm good. I just got re-verified again. I guess you have to get it every two. Didn't you just re-verify me like 6 months ago? I don't know. What is going on with this? Seriously, we're not going to get any music today? I guess not. I guess, we're just going straight to the chase. This is a class. Class is in session. Got it. We're not about the dance today. We're about the class. But I just had to serve that. I really had no intention at all of coming on today. I did not. Oh, I know you see the shirt. I know you see the shirt. But Urban Muse, Art Over War. If you know, you know. And that's what I'm choosing to do. Art Over War today. But some of you like to continue to play. I know, number one, addicts have to be an addict. You've got to, because you're being paid to do that. So you feel like your boss, what are you going to do? Your boss has got you by the balls, and I apparently got you by the contract too. So you got to do that. So you're a slave, but you want to play. You want to play it. You really want to play in a real Harriet Tubman space. What would Harriet Tubman do? It would shoot you. But mommy says no, and daddy says no. We got him, and hubby definitely. Some of you all have never been married in your life. I've been married twice. The first one, no. But there was a history in that. That too was a history that Fayetteville, North Carolina actually had. You don't even know about your first black sheriff because you didn't know he was black. Fayetteville had a first black sheriff whose name was probably, I guess, maybe Dawson. I don't know. But anyway, he as people do, he passed for white, and he would have his light children, you know, when people would come over to the house, but he would put his dark wife up in the attic where people couldn't see. How do I know that? Because I knew grandma personally. She was the only part of the family who really loved me. The rest of them had that, you know, somehow yellow people got problems. Now, I don't have a, because most of my friends ironically end up being, you know, of the yellow side, which is, and I'm not saying of the white side, but I mean, that's why I say I don't discriminate like that. But you got some people, you got some yellow people who think, you know, they're pretty because they're hue, and they're pretty, as they call it, pretty privilege. And that's true. That's true. There is such a thing as pretty privilege. But this is the thing you need to see right now is that, you know, that doesn't have no bearing on any degree. Whether I'm darker or lighter, I'm still me. So just because you're lighter doesn't make you better than me. Just because you think you got good hair, all good hair. You still have hair on your head. That's good hair, bitch. What is bad hair? Is my nappy hair bad hair? Is dreadlocks bad hair? Is my coarse hair bad hair? That hair keeps that sun from burning down on my head. What is good hair to you? You still got your hair? That's good hair, boo. Why can't you take, so that, you know, we should have, it was that separation that we were going through, that they did everything to throw at us, separate us from hair quality. And then we're all getting perms, you know, to like take our natural kinks out of our hair. Didn't it ever occur to you? I could never understand why black people in particular, you get perms to straighten your hair. White people get perms to curly up their hair. The confusion for me was like, I was clearly aware, but people weren't aware. And I'm like, what is going on? That's why my parents taught me. That's why in schools I usually was. My teachers, I learned more in my segregated elementary school than I did in my integrated junior and senior high schools, because they integrated people, but they didn't integrate the culture, because they were still culture vultures. They still wanted to play black people down like they were stupid and slaves, and we came from all these poor situations. Everybody wasn't poor. You had black people who actually were slave owners. You had blacks who were free blacks. You had blacks. Everybody didn't come over on the ship. We were already here. So white people, before you think you were the first in America and you say go back to your country, let me tell you bitches something. Why don't you go back to your fucking country? Why don't you go back to England? Why don't you go back to Ireland? Why don't you go back to Norway? Why don't you go back to France? Why don't you go back to Italy? Why don't you go back to wherever you come? The nerve that you come over here when there were people already over here. The Native Americans were already over here. The blacks, the Olmec tribes were already over here. And let me tell you, Mexicans and you Hispanic and you Latino something, because you'd feel some kind of way too. And you get all prideful and stuff like that. And I know we all should have pride in us. We really do. But when you want to lord yourself like you're over me, and by the way, I really don't like how you treat, a lot of you don't treat your women right. I mean, I don't know what that shit is, right? But that's not me. You know, I have seen them like, you know, just drink and throw stuff everywhere and just expect a woman to just clean it up because that's what she's supposed to do. And they don't do a goddamn thing. Bitch, you're not going to sit in my house and think you're going to fuck me and then I'm going to have to clean up after you. That's not what we're going to do. Oh, what, you going to like roll up on me? Bitch, I will gluck, 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 gluck you. I think my neighbors know that by now. We can't play her. You goddamn right you can't. I was put in the right place for me because this was a lesson for everybody. I got to see how the things that I didn't know was like because I was kind of led a sheltered life. And then they got to see how my side, they got to see how people like me were like. Because these kids, I always, well, not always, but I was told, ironically, from some drug dealers. I didn't judge like that. I was just, if I vibed with you for whatever reason, I'm always exploring social cultures. I'm an explorer of sorts. That's what certain people on DMT say. I'm an explorer. Marcus, how you doing, bro? Oh, I got another video that's going. Probably going to change shirts 3 times today, and I'm gonna let it go. To somebody, there's a reason why I can't deal with you anymore, and you know why. You know why. You know why. If you have an ounce of your soul left, you know why. But here's the deal. You better get these flying monkeys off me because I'm in killer monkey mode today. Was it Killmonger of the Black Panther? In my Peaky Blinders era. Where was I going with that? But cultures, you should really get to know a person before you assume from all of the hate and a fake language that has been put in books. That's why I don't understand. It's just like out at Carver's Creek, there's real history. There's real history there, but they won't take money to fix up all of that. And it's like, why? It's real history that you can touch. It's not like looking at a book is one thing, but when you can touch the history, you can feel the history, and you can see how it's done. That makes such an impression on children. That makes such an impression on me. Always be like a child, always be in a state of learning. But you have some people who think they know everything. Like you have some readers out there who think they know everything. It all happened to me, and I made this, and it all came from me. That's a bit of insanity. And y'all are going down to insanity. And again, I'm not hating, I'm just stating that's a fact. Let me say something. And I know for a fact I've had problems with Masons and stuff like that, especially around here. But this area in itself is a problem. And I know I've had a problem with Freemasonry too. But actually, I don't really have a problem with the Shriners. The Shriners know who I am, more so than the Masons do around here. Isn't that funny? I told you, it's a weird color thing around here. Slave, slave master, and troublemaker. I'm always going to be the troublemaker. But a real person, a real enlightened person will see who you are. They'll get it. They'll get it. A person who just wants to control you, there's still HNICs, the head niggas in charge. That's a thing. Even on plantations, sometimes the HNIC, Stephen, like in Django Unchained? Samuel Jackson played the hell out of that. Whoa, I need to see Django today. Or maybe not. Why are you? It's Mercury retrograde. Okay, what is going on? So you're not going to let me do the music right now? Really? We're not doing that? This is not music morning. We're not doing music this morning. Because music kind of like, we get all in a dance and everything, and people watch me. People like that, but this is not for the ones who want to dance. This is for the ones. This is a class, so this is a serious class this morning. Okay, let's get to the magazine that I actually did, because we're sure it's Black Wednesday Receipts Day. I already did this back in like 1994. All right, so I've already been the editor and had books and stuff like that. Right, you don't know how much I've done. Hidden agenda: as many as 1,000 calls in a day can come through major market switchboard. What were you talking about, Dwayne? The hidden agenda is a column that affects the lives of readers by sharing real-life situations that exist in urban radio today. From jocks to program directors, secretaries to station managers, this column focuses on an array of different stimulating topics and controversial issues. Now let us begin. Oh yeah, receptionist, an important part of urban radio. It's just like business. I was talking business to my people, at Navaria's Kitchen yesterday. Who they're really cool people. They're really nice people, and the food is good too. I used to have a favorite. You know, Val Jones would travel for food, and I used to travel to Fayetteville to Jamaican Kitchen, which actually started in Spring Lake, and then the guy died or something. Somehow got killed or something, and then they revamped it and they moved to Fayetteville and stuff, and it was really really good and it was really really great. But all of a sudden, the flying monkeys came through and was buying out all the people that I love. They bought out my fish place. They bought out my Jamaican Kitchen. There's nothing at my fish place anymore. So, not the last fish place. That was somebody else that came from Sanford, which I kind of had a feeling that's another story. But you know what? Val Jones is about good food. The food was good. But, I felt the narrative in that too. And I'm not going to say anything. I mean, see, here's the thing when you're a real empath. I can feel, and I won't say no more than that, but I can feel the sus. And when I'm saying sus, I'm meaning suspect. I can feel the suspecting energy. But you know what? I give people chances. I give people chances to hang themselves. So they ended up saying, for whatever reason, I guess they were supposed to get an investment that didn't come through, and they closed their business. The business wasn't even open in a year. But there's something about that place. There's something about that. That's several times that a business has come there and it's shut down. So it might be that area might be cursed. that business, that particular building might be cursed. Or these people got people who were supposed to watch me. I was supposed to spend my money there, and I don't know. But it was certain things that came out, and I went, well, that's the way it goes when you mess with Val Jones the wrong way. My ancestors be on it, okay? I'm telling you, I don't know who else looking out for me, but it's some serious, it's some serious energy. It might be serious. You can take that any way you want. I'm just trying to get some music in here. We don't need no music. Okay, all right. So we're having a class day. That's my girl. I forgot I did. Oh yeah, I did do. I did get you in this article that I wrote. Wow, I just came right to it. What was the article I wrote? What was this article I wrote? What was I talking about? New releases and stuff like that. What was I continue from page 14? What was I talking about page 14? Oh, we're talking about radio today. You won't hear this from the solution. But that's okay. Y'all go ahead. Everybody has their day. Man, I can tell you some and stuff like that these people okay, I can tell you some stories. Personality radio, will it survive? That's what personality radio, will it survive? This man right here, Jack the Rapper. I was always Jack the Rapper would do like the Valentine's Sweethearts, and I was always one of Jack the Rapper's school. Jack the Rapper Gibson. If you don't know about him and you have the nerve to say you know something about radio, sit down. You knew people who didn't learn enough. A lot of, and I granted, right? I told you, entertainment industry is a big plantation. Jack was on their ass. Jack the Rapper Gibson. Black radio, soul radio, urban contemporary radio. It's all the same thing, or is it? For the purpose of this article, just so we are all on the same page, we'll use the term black radio. None of us can deny that, like the rest of the world of communications, black radio is consistently changing face. However, whether those changes are for the good or not is a matter of opinion. One of the most dramatic changes in black radio is the death of personality radio. There are a number of reasons for black radio to attempt to be androgynous. Do I need to define the word androgynous? You could just Google that. You lazy motherfuckers. Androgynous. I was writing this and I was spelling this shit out without all that. Because I knew how to spell, still do. What is spelling to you? Androgynous meaning, like, it's fluid, as you would say. There's no really per se description of it. It's fluid, androgynous, no labeling. There are a number of reasons for black radio to attempt to be androgynous. In other words, black radio has to be compatible, for the lack of a better word, to all the other stations out there. Black radio competes for the same advertising dollars that pop, country, and rock stations do. The sales staff of a black radio station has to be able to show that the station has enough overall appeal to garner the wide listenership vital to lure advertising dollars. Oh, guess this is what I'm supposed to do. Because I don't think you're up to buying things anymore that are good. You'll buy some bullshit, but you don't buy the real shit. So I guess I can just read the Edge magazine to you. We were going to do the Edge magazine. We were going to actually redo the Edge magazine. And then Mitch died. I had, between 2020 and 2022, I had some very key people die in my life. They just died. They were here one day and then they weren't the next day. And I know people say that's life, but that really started being like that type of life after 2020. Didn't get to be very nice. Genocide by any other name is genocide. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I have my reasons for doing everything I do. Know that Val Jones has valid reasons for doing everything I do. The entertainment industry doesn't define what I do. Politics doesn't define what I do. Religion doesn't define what I do. Beyonce's YouTube doesn't define what I do. No goddamn motherfucking entertainment lawyer or anybody, none of you are going to define what I do. The Kardashians or the Smiths don't define what I do. Lucian does not define what I do. Michael Rubin does not define what I do. Sony does not define, but you watch the hell out of me, don't you? You still like, because they were actually like, I won't say I was in league with the devil, but when we were doing the Edge magazine, Columbia, now Sony, well, they were on the cutting edge of things because we were on the cutting edge. So Sony like, yeah, this is a good thing, until they realized, oh, these soldiers going rogue, because we were about the truth. And this stuff got crazy, but that was another thing. That really wasn't on Sony's side. Actually, it's like with I'm not going to get into that, because if you know Arvesta Faulkner, no offense, Arvesta, because I know, Mitch was a loss to you too. Obviously he was. But if you knew Arvesta Faulkner, then I'm just, if you know, you know. I have had this happen to me so many times too. Val, they'll change for you. You can make them change. You can make them better. No, I keep getting that and I fall for that, but I'm not. No. I can love you and see the talent in you and see the beauty in you. But man, you can't burn me but so many times. I mean, even Maya Angelou said, like, once they show you who they are, woo! Bounce checks. Val Jones don't play about her money. She don't play about her money, because bills are real. And I'm not going to suck a dick or suck a click. I'm not going to catch a lick for some money. I don't roll that way. That is not in my legacy, okay? Maybe that's what some of y'all do. Was I supposed to? I would go to a strip club to get my money, but that was because I did a commercial. I was always doing their commercials. And I mean, you know what? Batman, the real Batman that was in this area, the real Batman, he was going to pay, but, he's always in business, okay? And that's when I knew, too, that something was going around, because that's what I'm going to say. They killed Batman. And this was Fayetteville. This was called Gotham City. And I said, I should write a book about that. They killed Batman here. And Batman was the type of guy that he could get no matter how crazy these gangs and stuff got around here, everybody respected him. He was the boss. He was that honcho. He was that, like, I don't give a damn if you're a Crip blood or whatever. Batman, if Batman went, he walked like that, okay? He rolled like that. And Mitch and Batman, Mitch was a Cancer. So I said, for me that year, that was my last Cancer died for me in 20 was it 21, 22. After that, cancer died for me, and then I started seeing all the other cancers, and like, but not none of you. You all are fucked up. I have yet to not meet a cancer that's not fucked up, who don't realize that, you know what, when I get the, I've had too many things happen to me, bitch. Way too many things. I've had a wonderful life and I have had great parents, but it's that you can have people who come from the harshest of lives and they think they're ready to fight. You can have people like Christian Rock, okay, who's clearly crazy. And yeah, that baby, they say something wrong with that baby. You know there's something wrong with that baby. You know there's something wrong with it. How can there not be something wrong with that baby? Look at the mother and the father. The seed really doesn't fall far from the tree. And that baby has special needs. And you bitches be wanting to pump out babies and hold on to these tragedies for a check. But you forgot you got to take care of that baby. But you don't really want to take care of that baby. You just want the check. Some of y'all never should have opened up your legs. I mean, you know what? You don't ever elect me for anything like that, because I'm not saying I would, but you know, sometimes sterilization is a thing. I can be really harsh on some things, but you know, when you realize that people will not stop doing it, let go and let God. Heard. Why come we can't have some music? This is a class with no music today. But anyway, so when Batman died, I really kind of like, in my mind, I snapped some kind of way, because I know that's when the gangs and everybody started getting really crazy. And I said genocide by any of the, I mean, the military would go to, everybody knew where Magic City, fuck Magic City. Magic City is in Atlanta. The pearl necklace. And here we go with the little, here we go with the pearls, with the pink pearls, with the pink pearls. You know, when you wave shit in people's face, and you don't, I know I am doing that, okay? When you wave stuff in people's faces, you think this won't come back to you. And it will, art of war. Remember, art of war. This is artistry, because I haven't went up to any of you. I haven't gone to your concerts to shoot you. I haven't gone to your house to shoot you. In fact, I'm actually trying to give some Hidden Hills love right now, but the music is not, the AI is not letting it happen. The AI is like, nope. So, I mean, don't blame me. Hidden Hills ain't getting the love this morning, apparently, because Hidden Hills doing a whole bunch of shit hidden in the goddamn hills, and your will ain't my will. And I'm telling you, bitch, you better like come to Jesus with your meeting and start telling the truth, because your life is not getting ready to be very pretty. And if I am the proof, then so mote that be. Taking me out's not going to do anything for your family. I'm just saying, you know what? You got this bitch crazy, this bro crazy, that bro crazy, your whole damn family crazy. It's the one son. Is he okay? Are you okay? I don't know. But you know what? I mean, you know what? It's like the DeBarge family. Bobby DeBarge's father fucked him up. So I see it. I do see it. I really do see it, but it's for that reason that I cannot do anything to do with you, because you have these connections you can't even break. So why should I have to put up with it too? Because I will kill every single bitch in your family who comes after me the way they did if they do that again. I'm glad the military flies over me, and see, now you feeling some kind of way. Your ego's got you butthurt. Whose ego's butthurt? You know what? I don't do with Craig. Craig don't set right with me, because you know what? That was another thing. Which Craig would that be? Like, man, that's when they say I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just connecting all the dots. Ah, man, well, a crazy. And yeah, when I saw Will Smith, I'm like, oh, there we go. Spread the ops out, bitch. Y'all cannot talk to me about nothing. Boost Radio, I gave you a lot of play. I actually applaud you. Do you? Some of your artists I really rock with. I mean, I rock with good music. I really do. But it's just, it's the antics. The entertainment industry is a slave plantation. But you don't think Beyonce shoe too. I mean, all of them, including Tasha K. All of you people that are really stuck into the entertainment industry today, you're on a slave ship. I don't do that. I'm just doing this for free. Consider this my philanthropy. Because I'm not going to sign a contract with these bitches. Somebody just, I remember, shout out to, well, you know who you are. I used to give you a lot of credit on my radio too. So you just signed a nice little contract with some entertainment lawyer in Philadelphia. I hope she's, real or legit, but you know, she might work for that company too. So you still You still in slavery, bitch. But you remember how you weren't? You were talking about that shit. You can't say that I didn't give you a lot of credibility with your music and a lot of play on my show. See, you don't think that I don't see, whether it be the blackout or see the faces that look really, 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 really sad. That I can tell you walked through that door. I can tell you bit that apple. I can tell. And you all are fluid. If you weren't fluid, you became fluid. And I wasn't going to roll that way. So the fact of the matter is, and this is the truth, people who feel like they can like invade your dreams, invade your boundaries, that's a heavy power. But grape is still grape, whether it's in a dream state. And don't say, well, I just no, bitch. I have been raped before. You better kill me the next time, because I will definitely kill you, and I might kill you now. I heard. Ooh, baby. Ooh. Woo, we got you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Can we get to, where is the music? That was, I need some music right now. Ooh, music makes me high. Music. Okay, so let's get back to me. Radio. This was an article. See me, Val Jones Baker. See me. You see me. See, Val Jones got the receipts. Bitch, you want to sue me? Try. Jewish lawyers, Italian lawyers, stand by. And I'm talking about the best of the best, because there was a time where I let stuff slide, but I'm not letting nothing slide this year or next year. I am suing to the hilt. It's going to be like the lotto. I'm going to get my $1 billion check out your motherfucking ass. What would my daddy do? My daddy would handle business. What would John D. Rockefeller do? John D. Rockefeller would handle business. That crazy cancer bitch. You think I'm talking about one person? I might be talking about a bitch. That's a girl or whatever the fuck she is. Somebody that I helped. Feel good about yourself? Did you trap the nigga with a baby? So was I supposed to feel some kind of way? Bitch, I don't care. You just took out the trash, okay? May you all stay your trashy ashes together and have a great day in hell. Don't come around me ever. I'm supposed to be, you're crazy, so you think I'm supposed to be crazy about your crazy? What part of I don't only match energy, I surpass energy? You don't want my crazy to come out. I'm not Krishan Rock. If Krishan Rock was intelligent, she would have done that shit, but I'm not Krishan Rock. You don't read all Pisces the same way. And that includes some of these tarot workers or Pisces. Where are you getting your money from? Who's paying you to say the stuff you do? Oh, well, you drink too much, Pisces. A lot of Pisces do drink too much. That is true. A lot of Pisces drink too much. Bobby DeBarge, I think, was a Pisces. That is true. I'll agree to that. That is true. My husband knew. My parents knew. My husband knew when he saw me drinking, because I am and have been. This is not nothing new. I wasn't raised up in a family of alcoholics or drug addicts. Bitch, don't push that shit on me. You have been sending everybody to me and try to make it seem like my family's not yours in no degree. Don't push your demons and your drug addiction. We all are like that. We all a little gay. I'm not a little gay and I'm not a little drug addict or anything else. The reason why I started drinking so much was being in the entertainment industry. It was affecting my spirit. And so I'm having to drink 2 White Russians just to get up social time. I'm good by myself. I don't need a whole bunch of. Some of y'all got to have a whole bunch of people around you all the time. Why is that? You want to know why is that? Because you can't even stand to see yourself. You can't even stand to be by yourself, because you know deep down inside you have nothing inside. So you need all these little flying monkeys and all these yes men and yes women. Oh, you so great. Oh, you so cool. Oh, we love you. You don't have enough love for you. So how you expect somebody to love you when you don't even have enough love for you? And how can you love somebody else when you don't even love you? Because first you have to start and love yourself. So if you can't love yourself and you can't get anybody to love you, you're going to force people to love you. You're going to force people to love you. You're going to try to rape people. You're going to try to go in people's dreams and do all this little magic shit. I'm going to call up on the devil. You know what? That's a stupid thing. It's a stupid motherfucker who thinks you can control the devil. I don't know where your ego got. You got set up. You got set up. You got set up. The devil set you up. I don't have a problem with the devil because I don't mess with the devil like that. And the devil knows how to step back from me, bitch. We're not doing that. This was not the one. If this was the one I was on, but this was like, you know what? Let's get back to this. I think I did this before, but you know what? Live from Echo Park, Los Angeles. I mean, I don't know. I need some music because this got heavy, okay? Colorless radio. Now, that's a term that worries me. Let's examine the word colorless. Without color, bland, boring. Is CHR boring? Not particularly. Is Churban bland? No way. Is country without color? Just as those diehard rebel flag waving proud to be rednecks. It may not be our color, but you best believe they've got some colorful characters. You even have color commentators during sportscasts. So with everyone else trying to be so colorful, why are we trying to be colorless? Reminding you, this was made in 1994. I wrote this. Maybe it's to appeal to the masses. But wait a minute. The masses seem to already love us. I want you to hear this because I feel like sometimes I'm shouting over the music. For example, how often do you hear Michael Bolton or Robert Palmer do a remake of an R&B tune? What about ABC's Whoop There It Is campaign for their network TV lineup? And now, even country artists are jumping on the R&B bandwagon. My theory is, see, I'm writing this because a bitch can write and read too. But you're a G's just like me. Why don't you read your contract? Everything's about a contract. Even marriage is about a contract. To death do us apart? Nah. When the heart departs, that is the death. If the heart's not there, that is the death. So death did do your part. Now it's time for a new start. But you don't get that. Somebody going to keep you bound. It was my uncle who actually was a preacher who took some money from me, but one of the smartest things he ever said. Because I went to him with my first husband when I was going through my divorce, and it was my preaching uncle who said, baby, God doesn't make our marriages. People do. The marriages that God make stay together. But the ones that people make, God doesn't make our marriages. So don't let that till death do you part stop you from making a new start. Because maybe God didn't make your marriage. Maybe that fuck did. Maybe that love magic did. Maybe the devil did. You got to know in your heart. If your heart's not there, that's it, kid. But hey, do you. That's your judgment cell in hell. Anyway, back to this. My theory is, if you want Chinese food, don't go to an Italian restaurant and vice versa. In other words, why change the flavor of ice cream when the consumer obviously likes the taste of chocolate? Catch my drift? People usually know what they like, much to the dismay of critics and some consultants who dub them brainless and confused, and they usually know where to find it when we don't confuse them. I always said that the listeners deserve better music. If you know, I knew what my listeners liked, and it was always such a fight. I was always breaking format, but was it about the money? Wasn't I supposed to be doing my job right? So why should I have to listen to this white boy consultant? I got so sick and tired of white boys with ponytails trying to tell me about black music when I grew up on black music. Black people, no offense, but we had Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 before you. So that was something that really grated my guts a little bit about you, because you thought you owned everything about the Jackson family, and you didn't. I mean, I remember ABC and all of that. So you take over that shit, and you just want to take over. And it seems, and the same thing like with the LGBTQ, you want to take over everything that the black culture does, and then make it all about you. Like, well, our struggle is just like you. That's why I say that is some dastardly shit that you do, and then you become our hit list too. You become the Nazis in our life, because it's not right. You literally want to push us out of our own culture and make everything about you. You want to get to Aretha Franklin. That song's not right. I'm a woman too because I am a transgender woman. I cut off my penis and now, but I'm a woman too. And that song is, I find that offensive. I find you offensive. How dare you? Who the fuck told you that you are a woman just like me? Bitch, y'all better take y'all confused ass and go far away from me. Don't come up to me today because I'm feeling some kind of way. Ooh, Lord, let storm not be storm today, okay? It's a beautiful day. Ooh, I need to eat today. I haven't had coffee yet, okay? No coffee, no CBD. This is just me. This is that God energy coming out. Don't play me today. I don't give a damn if you're gay, blind, straight, whoever it be. I'm talking real energy. Just come with your authenticity. But if you say you just like me, bitch, that's not gonna happen. The nerve of you. I'm not the dumb bitch. You want to see the devil in me? Okay, that's what we're going to do. The devil set you up. The devil set you up. The devil got you fucked up. Because trust me, the devil might know me very well. You know, that's the one I can't get. Well, you know what? I'm going to send her. I'm going to send her your way. I'm going to watch back. You know, devil's eating popcorn. He said, watch. My girl gonna slay him. My girl gonna slay him. My girl you think the devil's a record for you? No. The devil knew exactly what you were going to go through. The devil sitting back eating popcorn like, yeah, my baby's gonna fuck them up. And it's ironic that I said my baby because I gotta watch that. Because no. I am not the devil's girl. Not once ever did Hathor, feel like she wanted to be around Anubis, okay? But Anubis really didn't touch Hathor like that. He just wanted, I just want you to be here with me. No. Y'all learn nothing from gods of Egypt. And it's that too, Hollywood. You make the wisest man in history black and gay. You know what? It was when you started to make all our strong black men gay. Everybody got to be gay. Why does it have to be that way? And I mean, not just gay, but gay. Tyler Perry up here doing this little thing in a dress. Everybody got to be gay. You really have to punk everybody. That's some slave master. That's some nonsense shit you do. You got to poke everybody in the button, and that means women too. You have no credibility. You want to fuck men, fuck women, fuck children, fuck dogs, fuck everybody. Just fuck up the whole industry. Just fuck up the world. That's what you do. And you thought that you wasn't going to have a Saturn return coming after you two? Oh, you a boo-boo the fool. Pause. Breaking all the laws. Just what was the cause? Taken off their heads. That's what mommy said. Dead. All I see is red. Ooh. iRobot. I told you when those eyes go red, and that ain't no Will Smith. Oh, there is, but is there? Is there? Click the pause for a reason. I had no idea I was going to do this today. Anyway, so this is all you radio stations too, okay? Because especially the ones that don't play in my face, especially if I'm making you money. Please know I know. Respect gives respect. Give respect where respect due. Oh, you don't know how to do that? Then you're gonna learn it today, boo. You're gonna learn to give respect where respect's due. Because if I'm the one you're going to disrespect and send your flying monkeys to, remind you at the end of the day, when even the monkeys realized they weren't free and Dorothy threw that water on that wicked ass bitch, they went, hell, Dorothy, flying monkey can switch. But that's why you can't trust flying monkeys either. Because do you think I could like trust somebody like, first you were with this witch bitch, and now that I killed the witch bitch, we're with you, girl. Yeah, thank you, but okay, but I'm good. And Dorothy didn't stay and they can say thank you, but I gotta go. That's me. I don't stay around that shit. Why are you trying to get me out of California so you can turn me into a switch bitch? Be a part of your brood? You can't take my attitude. And then they have the nerve to say I'm rude. I'm not gonna do it. I found her head. I finally found her head, by the way. But I said, you know what? My poor Bubbles bossing over my fashionista doll. You know what, girl? You're $1.25. Listen, parents, you want to get your baby girl, a doll, the Dollar Tree. This doll is $1.25. She look like, look, you don't need to spend $20 for a goddamn Barbie doll. Don't she look like Barbie? And she's $1.25 and so resilient. I pulled off her legs, I pulled off her arm, I pulled off her head, and see it's all still in working order. See her legs work, and I think you can get clothes too. Christmas is coming up. And everybody's gonna be hurting for money. Everybody's gonna be hurting for money. So don't let these advertisers like, it's a brand new Barbie doll for $35 for they need money too. Fuck that shit. Go to the Dollar Tree store. This doll has taken all my rage. Listen, look. Cause y'all know you got some destructive little kids, all right? Me and Bubbles have my Bubbles bossing over my anger management doll. But you can pop the legs right back on and stuff. And you can pop her head back on. And you can take that bow off her hair too if you want to. You can actually take that and then her hair can be. So I'm just saying. Y'all, oh, okay. I'm gonna get my dirty, then bitch, go ahead with your fake ass shit. All your money's getting ready to go to the drain. I told you that NFT and that Bitcoin money and that FTX money's not coming your way. But you go ahead. You go ahead and drink and smoke your cares away. Thinking that money's gonna come to you today. But that money has just blown away. Like your career, I heard. Now you trying to get rid of that money. Ain't it funny how this story goes? Fucking with all these hoes. Well, if you didn't, then now you know. Where's my patchouli? I guess I'm burning the sun today. It's still August in Leo. Caesarary. It's not August. Caesarary. We don't say August around here. Somebody liked that joke. Somebody got that joke. Somebody hated that joke. Bitch, I don't care about you. Now you're going crazy. See, you got with that wrong crazy bitch in Atlanta. You got with, was that supposed to be my best friend? I didn't know that y'all had mental issues like that. I mean, I should have. Because I've seen her go off. I've tried to pull her back on so many levels. That crazy ass bitch. So you're a crazy ass bitch. I really didn't know you were that sick. I love your mom, but you, bitch, you ain't shit to me. No, you can never come back to me. Oh, you go crazy. You gonna do what? You gonna do what? You know what? You should have stayed in your lane. I don't know what happened. I don't know what game you were playing, but the minute that you said that you were still hanging with Dallas, and you knew how Dallas was GameStop to me at Magic. This was the only reason why one of the reasons why I was going to quit Magic, because I don't deal with crazy, and so I was going to have this appearance on at one of the TV stations for around Thanksgiving. And when I got there, they said they had a call that I wasn't coming. And I'm like, what? This bitch was so insane. She drove her morning man crazy. Tony Jackson. They said he had Bell's palsy, but to me that was a mini. I mean, if you ever worked around a truly narcissistic little midget Napoleon motherfucker bitch. And, I mean, you know what? I have worked around narcissists before and didn't really realize what narcissism was until the last several years. But I say like, oh yeah. And it's true. Narcissism will gravitate around you. If you're good at what you do, if you're empathic, if you're sensitive, if you're talented, super talented, and you have a natural affinity of love, they're empty of that. They don't have that at all. They do not have none of that. They give off the front like they do. They give up the capacity like, oh yeah, I'm just like you. Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can vibe. I mean, I vibe with folks, and I didn't know that they were first-class narcissists. But now I know. So I'm thankful for my lessons. I'm thankful for my lessons, and I'm thankful for the temperance too. Because if I hadn't had this temperance, I swear to God, if I knew then what I know now, I really would have killed all of you. But instead, I just walked away. Like I'm doing today. I just walk away. But now, knowing how it is and knowing how crazy and knowing how they don't stop, then I really had to rely to my pop, to my dad and my mom. I had to, like I said, when those angels came over me, why, you know what, a little boy can have a vision, or they can have a vision, but I can't have one. And my vision was a real vision. I'm doing this without coffee or tea or anything or water. I'm just like got up this way. But when those clouds formed in the sky and said get out, it was a whole conversation in my head. What would you say it was? Would you want to say it was a delusion? Okay, bitch, let's go. Let's go. Court of Val Jones, the court of faith is in session. Let's go. You explain to me, what was it I had then? I said it was a vision. What do you say it was? Delusion? Come on, come on. Where's your proof? Look at you and look at me. Look at you and look at me. Look at you and look at me. There is no God. What did that DMT tell you? You saw the alien beings and all this and all that. I see that shit every day just naturally. So what's the difference between me and you? You need the drugs to see what I automatically do. But that can't be real. I can't be real. But the drugs telling you what you see is true. See how stupid are you? I see what I see naturally. But you say I don't. But the drugs tell you the shit that you see with all the grids and the aliens and all that. I see that naturally. But the drugs have you seeing that. And you saying I'm lying. I don't look like the drug addict. And I'm not the one crying right now. Oh, the Saturn return is on. And all of us are feeling some kind of way. We're going through the Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Find out what that is. All right. By the way. What was it? I used to give free publicity all the time on my Soul School Cafe show. And now, I'm not even know if you were right. But what you were saying is true. It's weird that they can get some good information. It's good information for you, but then they get caught up in a weird kind of, y'all be doing some Hollywood shit. And that's just not what I do. But anyway. All right, let's, oh, good God. I did not mean to go this long. I did not mean to do this at all. At all. Let's pull a rune today, all right? I'm in my Norse mode. My Norwegian mode. Norse goddess. Was that the road you were going to go on? Okay, let's get it, mommy. Stop. Because you know this chick is already like gone. That's when you know that Val Jones still has a heart. Because if I didn't have a heart, there's so many ways I could slay you all today. Easily. Just like. It's when you know you can destroy someone, like, I mean, utterly destroy someone, but they have no idea, number one, how you know, and they have no idea how you can do it, but they can fake it, but they don't know about the protected in Area 53, maybe the alien goddess is me. Maybe that's why I'm watched by the military. Because they don't exactly know either. But I'm a friend, okay? I'm not a reaper unless you're reaping on me. I'm here to get the message. And I hope some of you get it. But if you fuck with me the way you did, I'm coming for you and all of your kids. I'm gonna go through you like the Resi, and you gonna see Pharaoh tonight. Promise. It's Passover for me every day. Don't let a drug dealer tell you what they can do when they're reading me. You come up in my dreams one more time. In fact, even last night it was like something. So I don't know what it is, and this is weird. I should not even. I don't know if I should mention it or not, but I am. That's one of the reasons why I stopped dreaming at certain times, but I was like in this kind of, it's always when I'm in that in-between stage too. And I felt the energy. But I couldn't quite determine what it was. Because I'm just laying there and it's like a little warm, but it's like I felt the covers like pull over my head. Now, I could take that several different ways. I could have taken that as my mother energy protecting me and covering me up from some, because they still, an addict can't stop what they do, and they swear out they swear out they whatever. But it was a covering over me, but I didn't like it because it covered over my head, and I was like, and then I kind of fought that, like it's like no, so I had to I went into Duke's mode again, because I also felt like, was this death trying to cover me? And then I thought, oh, wait a minute. Oh, is somebody gonna... You all swear you want to be empaths, and I'm telling you, you don't. Everybody wants to be a leader except the leader. Everybody wants to be that teacher except that teacher. Everybody wants to be in the entertainment industry until you realize the entertainment industry is a big slave plantation. But trust me, there is that's a reckoning for them too. People did think this stuff would come back to them, but it is. Saturn gives no fucks about none of you. Saturn doesn't care about your money, about your name, about your clout, about your status, about your color. None of it. It either works or it doesn't. It either has a moral code, a moral law. There is a moral law. You do not have the right. You have the right to do what you do to a certain degree, but there is a whole moral code that permeates the universe. It's a universal law. And when you break that rule, and some of you just do that because you're stupid fools, that's what drugs do. You had to know somewhere down the line what you was doing wrong, but you didn't care. Because that got you off. You get off on doing wrong things. And so, you know what? Now you're paying the cost. You made other people lose their lives, lose their wives, lose their husband, lose their children, lose their finances, lose everything. And you thought you were just going to skip off to another country and sing? No. The spiritual popo's coming for you. No matter how many readings you do, no matter how much you laugh, no matter how many cats or dogs you sacrifice, bombastic side eye. You're gonna need to do more than dance, kisses. I'm praying for you, little one. Only you. Only you. I know you have too many attachments. I can't do nothing about that. You have too many attachments, and I do not believe you can cut them off. I know you can't cut them off. I know you don't. You got to have. Oh wow. When the numbers hit 669 comments. This is the rune of denial again. We just did denial. Look at my previous video. I won't need to go over that again. Someone's in deep denial. They still don't get it or don't want to get it. I gotta pull another one. That's that. We already been through that. So what's this? Woo! Well, that came out twice though, so that should tell you today that somebody's going through some deep denial, and you can get up on that stage, you can do whatever you want to do, but you're never going to be able to dance or sing this karma off of you, because it is what it is at this point. What's the name of this song? What is she saying? When you really come full circle, when you really come full circle, this is the room of love. Uncertain meaning, a secret matter. Uncertain meaning, a secret matter. You have a lot of people who are teaching love who have no idea what love is. You have a lot of people who are reading about the collective. This is what the collective need, and you have no what collective. You can't pop. You're reading oracle readings, but what oracle would it be? Because I'm the oracle. I was the oracle before all of you on this YouTube media. Who paid you to do what you do? So you're going to give love readings. You have some of these young people who are really, really confused. They're calling up Anubis, or they're singing to the moon. They're singing to the moon. They're trying to be like their favorite little celebrities. You're trying to copycat people who are using you. They're using your energy. I don't know more what I can tell you. So I'm gonna just do me, because you know what? You have to learn that yourself, and that's what I had to learn. You can't teach people anything they don't know until they actually experience it. So all I can do is come on here and do me, and you can see it or you can not. Then I'm gonna let it go. So that is the love. I'm not trying to go for anybody. I'm not trying to go and kill somebody. I'm not trying to get my lick back. I'm just going to build myself up. And I'm not going back to any of that. I mean, man, it just got really crazy. Reunion people started calling me. Old wannabe boyfriends. And I don't know if these were real people or not, but the devil is just have you ever seen the movie Fallen, the Azazel spirit? And be careful how you say that, because, that is a real spirit. And maybe, that person channeled that spirit. So I want to be Azazel and I want to do that too. But, how's that working for you? Who do you think is the boss of Azazel? You thought you were the boss. That's why I say to some of you YouTube people who you think, I will never say I challenge the Masons to anything. But I would challenge you about me. You don't run me. You don't control me. And if you really are as enlightened as you say you are, then I know you know that reality. But as far as me challenging all the Masons or challenging all the, why would I do that? That's stupid. Especially if I'm ignorant. And you can tell when someone's ignorant. Just because there's certain things you won't challenge. Like me. You don't challenge me. You think I'm going to come for your ass. Not that way. And you want me to, right? And that's when you think you're just going to fuck somebody into submission. That's not love. Fucking will never and has never been love. Fucking has never and will never be love. Fucking has never and never be love. You're in the entertainment industry, you're getting fucked out the ass with no glove. And you're doing it with no glove. Genocide by any other name, so you're giving everybody STDs and making people insane. You don't have love for yourself. You don't have love for your culture. You don't have love for hip-hop. You don't have love for music. You don't have love for anybody. You just want control. You want money, and you don't even have that money. You lied about money. People are losing their houses and losing their lives behind money that's not even there. It's not even tangible assets, okay? Wow, is the moon still in Pisces today? She hasn't even had coffee yet. Oh my God, I'm going past an hour on this thing. YouTube, where's my money? But that's okay. We're letting you do this for free, so it's free advertising for me. Consider it my philanthropy. Love. Let's speak of love today. Love yourself today. Love yourself today. I said love yourself. Don't fuck yourself. There's a difference. Love is the language in which God speaks. For when we listen with love, it is the heart that hears. Receiving this rune is a simple reminder to listen to your heart. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. That used to be my song until I realized, oh my God, most of the people in the entertainment industry, the gospel industry, they are frauds. Have you ever seen, like I said, I've seen Shirley Caesar get jaded on her money and she cuss out everybody. Worse than me. You think I got potty mouth? You curse, you shade some of these Christians on their money. They'll curse worse than a Ceylon Shirley. But anyway, Receiving this ruin is a symbol for real, for real, for real. And then they coke out after the show. I mean, I can tell you something about your favorite preachers around here, but I think some of you already know. And then you want to gang sock me because I'm not doing your Mason, your. That's why I say, I'm not challenging Masons. I'm just challenging some of the Masons in you, these Eastern Stars too. Well, you know what? And shout out to the ones who saw me. Okay, like I don't have a problem if you're really about that life, and it's true. But even you got to know if you are for the culture, because what would my aunt say? What would God say? What would Ross say? You all have really fucked up what you were supposed to be about. So I was supposed to say something? Like, this granddaddy looking motherfucker, this old Isley, this old round Isley little motherfucker was like going up against all these little girls and accosting them and shit like that. This little pedophilic mother. You know what? Had my husband whew, Lord Jesus. I see why some of y'all didn't like my daddy. My daddy wasn't going to roll that way, but you trying to get my daddy to play away, and now you mad at me? Oh, I am a legacy. See, yeah, this Bob Jones Jr. coming back, and I'm slaying everybody with love. You can't talk about a culture you don't really know, but when you actually had actual experience in it, it's another show, isn't it? I'm not just talking about shit I don't know, because trust me, everything I talk about, I know. Bully for you. You didn't know. And now you do. Love has two sides. Which side do you want? How low can you go? Anyway, receiving this rune, because 15% gotta go. Receiving this rune is a simple reminder to listen to your heart, to those you love, and to the still small voice that always speaks with love. The ways of love are often hidden and secret, yet once initiated into love's ways, they become our ways. And when that happens, love is everywhere. Receiving this rune is a call to look upon the world through the understanding and accepting eyes of love. It is said that our soul needs love's eyes in order to see, not jealousy, not greed, not love's eyes. Love doesn't have to shout. But if love starts shouting, you better run. If love starts crying, you better run. I told you, whenever you see me cry, there's two things you need to do. Either give me a big hug or run for your life. Because somebody is about to get it. Not like I didn't tell you. My daddy saw me cry. And he said, all of you must die. Because you don't mess with my baby today. And mommy said, oh no, no way. You wonder why this weather's so cray. Because you fuck with an angel, okay? And I could be lying about what I say. But am I though? Receiving this rune is a call to look upon your world through the understanding and accepting eyes of love. It is said our soul needs love's eyes in order to see. If you are just beginning to learn about love, learning to love yourself, or learning to love another, take time to find new ways to share what you are feeling. Love's presence is easily recognized in a word of praise, an act of acceptance, or through the understanding. Wait a minute. Love's presence is easily recognized in a word of praise, an act of acceptance, or through the understanding forgiveness brings. Forgive yourself. I'll never tell you to forgive somebody else for all the dastardly shit that they do to you. That takes too much energy. Forgive yourself, because you really start to blame yourself for what they did to you. And that's what they want you to. That's called gaslighting. They blame you and want you to blame you for the shit that they do. And they'll keep telling you that. See, that's why you need to separate from that, because that's not love. That will always hold you back. So don't worry about forgiving other people. I would never tell you to forgive other people for what shit they did to you. The thing about it is, don't waste energy on them. It's just dead energy, because they're dead. Put that forgiveness back on you. Find better things to do. What's done is done. And I know this applies to me too. See, I don't go after people, but when they come after me, please believe me, I will slay the motherfuckers' heads off real easily. You know what I mean? Because I don't play that shit. I'm not going to forgive you You're fake. You're a snake. You're a demon. You choose to be. Forgive you. Oh no, I will slay the fuck out of you. But first, I will forgive me for even putting myself in a position to believe the likes of you. So it's okay. So put that forgiveness on yourself. Forget about forgiving others. Forgive you, okay? Because you feel some kind of way. And they made you feel some kind of way. But that's just life. That's how you learn. That's just all a part of life. That's how you learn. That's how we learn. And you're on this platform. Stop talking about other people. That money that they keep paying you, to be a flying monkey to come after me, how's that working for you? Maybe take that turn today and cut them off completely. Put your energy back on you. That was me, put my energy back on me. Put that energy back on you. Tell your stories. I'm telling my stories because all of these stories are real. I have the receipts. So stop talking about me or talking about someone else. What's your story? Who are you in reality? Who are you? Here's a chance to say who you are, and you'll find your tribe. If you build it, they will come. But if you're lying, they will run. Do you have people coming to you today or running from you? I know I have some same thing, coming and running. This is no ordinary love. I've never been ordinary, so why should I do ordinary or subordinary? That's not what I will never do. For love is our true heritage. What would Venus say? For love is our true heritage, declared so in the innocence of our birth, hours before the beginning. You were not first, sir. You were first in your thing, but not first in all things. You're making challenges that's only going to bring hell to you. And you think you're good with that? Okay, then do you. But don't bring that to me. And for anybody who feel like, you want to get your little pew pew pow pow and come see me, they're in training. All these, they're in training for at least a week or two. Don't do it to yourself. That's love speaking to you. If I say don't come around me today, okay? I am not confused. And they're not confused either. Things are getting serious. Really, 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 really serious. But you'll find out sooner or later. For love is our true heritage. What would Venus say? Declares so in the innocence of our birth, hours before the beginning. We are the inheritors of what God is. Pure love. Not tainted love. Pure love. That's come right at the end. Right at the end. Right at the end. Right at the end. That's it for today. Wow, when the timing works, the timing works. Have a good day, my friend. Happy hump day. Get over the hump. The oracle is out.